Yo, what's going on, everyone? Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of On The Spot. I'm here again with my brothers in different spots. I'm here with Sanch. Planned it today. Yes. And Dougal, my bro. You like what you see? Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazzy stuff.
Hit the bell.
Without further ado, let's get into it. So, week 1 of the Premier League is done. Some teams did better than others. Some teams won 5-1. Some teams lost 2-0. I won't say the teams that they lost to. I won't say the teams that we won to, but you know, we're gonna do a lot of predictions today now. The Euro predictions. Congratulations to Dougal. Did his thing. I give you your congratulations too, even though I gave you some. But it's cool, it's calm, it's fine, it's alright. I ain't getting any. But this is the time to redeem myself.
We warned you, we said, make sure it doesn't happen again.
It won't. Don't.
Yeah, you got a warning.
Listen, I got a whole.
You're down one,
listen,
and if it happens again,
listen, don't.
Just don't finish last.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
zero.
Just
0.
I can't go in total over 12. That can't happen.
So you go and come.
Bet, no problem. For now, we're gonna talk about a lot of things, but we're gonna start with our predictions for top goal scorer, golden boot winner, and Mr. Top Assist Man. We'll start with Sanch. Give me a little synopsis on who you think is gonna be the top goal scorer in the league this year, and who's gonna be top man in assists.
The top goal scorer is difficult because Harry Kane, I don't know what is going on with my man.
I don't know what team he's about to play for.
Is he missed training? If he stays, is he gonna be on it? If he goes, we don't know if he's gone City yet. If he does go City, then I can't look beyond him. But I'm gonna go off what I know right now, and I'm afraid to say that it might be.
Go and say it. Say it.
It might be Red Rom. It might be Romelu Lukaku. I like the Chelsea team. I feel like they are
gonna be dangerous this year, I think.
If you finish above Chelsea, I think you win the league. So
okay.
I think that signing, if all goes to plan, all goes well, and you can see that he's changed from his time at Man United and whatnot. I think I'm gonna go with Romelu Lukaku. If it, don't get me wrong, if it stays how it is, or if it changes and Kane goes City, it's gonna be Kane for me. But as of now, I'm gonna go with Romelu Lukaku.
You see what he did there, by the way. He just put his backup, option, just in case something goes wrong. Alright, so you're saying
he goes City,
alright, so if
Harry Kane.
Alright, bet.
But as of now, he's at Tottenham, so I'm gonna go with Romelu Lukaku.
No problem.
Because I think Chelsea, I think they are very close to winning that title, so I feel like it will be Rom. So that's my shout for top goal scorer.
Top assist man.
That's too.
Oh, you want to do top goal scorer like all together?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Do you want me to go next? Because mine is the same, really and truly.
For
Big Rom, Chelsea boy, former United boy, Premier League proven, just a bagsman really. Last year in Italy, I believe he was the top goal scorer in the league. Obviously won the league. Got that? No?
Ronaldo.
Oh, so he's getting it. He can't even get the facts right.
I was wrong. Wasn't top. He was second. CR7 did his thing, but don't matter. Still proven goal scorer, world class striker. Especially in Chelsea's system, where literally a striker was what they were missing.
It's gonna be him. Yeah.
It's looking long for all these defenders.
He's gonna come back with a point to prove.
Yeah, that's the thing, though.
And he's going to score at
Yeah,
Trafford.
man.
I can see it already. He's gonna cup his ear.
Yeah, man. I've been talking smack about this Lukaku guy as well, but I know a big boy striker when I see it. So without saying too much, I think it's gonna be a big one. Dougal, top goal scorer in the league.
Again,
this
that's
year.
like Euros. I'm not gonna go with Lukaku. Reason because he's gonna be the striker for their system, but I don't know. The thing about this football stuff and romance, it never really goes to plan most of the time. Like, it's just too good to be true for him to come back. They win the league. He's top goal scorer. Like, he's the main man for everything. 100 mil. Yeah, I think they're gonna have a good season. Don't get me wrong. I do agree with the if you finish above Chelsea, you win the league. But I don't know. I don't see him being top goal scorer. Has he ever been top goal scorer before in the Prem? Don't think so.
None comes to mind.
I think he's been second to Kane twice. So, I don't know. Obviously, he's grown, he's developed, he was young then. But, I don't know. I don't think he will be the top goal scorer. I'm going to go with Harry Kane, whether he's at City or Tottenham. Actually, no. Let me check. If he's at City, I'm going with Harry Kane.
Here we go.
He's doing the copy.
Here we go, bro.
He's doing the copy.
Here we go. Ahead. Sorry, I mean to interrupt you.
I'm not allowed to have my opinion.
Sorry.
Go ahead. This is you are on the spot on your opinion, your thing. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to go with him just because I feel like actually, no, regardless. You know what? I'm going to double down. Regardless, I'm going to go with Kane.
What was you going to say?
Yeah, who is the other name in your head?
The other name, Salah, still.
Okay.
Salah.
Can't forget about the boy.
Okay.
Forgetting about my
No.
I would say Bruno will outscore Lukaku.
Who leading the league right now?
Hot
Who's
take.
in the league right now and scoring?
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm just asking. He wasn't my guy. I didn't pick him.
Don't be embarrassed.
I can just say.
I would say Bruno will outscore Lukaku though.
I'm just wow.
Pay for that.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna score that.
I didn't tell you to say all that, and that's
that's my opinion. I would say Bruno will outscore Lukaku.
No problem.
But I don't think Bruno's gonna be top goal scorer. I wouldn't want him to be. That's why I'm not saying it.
No problem.
But
yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Lukaku. The boy. I mean, not the boy. Sorry, I'm thinking the next question. Salah and Kane.
That's fine.
Salah and Kane. The reason why I'm saying if I'm shaky about Kane, not because of his talent, not because of if he goes to City or not, is because he's going to be a couple games behind. A lot. Like I think he's not going to start until maybe that 4th, 5th game week. To get
at least until maybe the window's done.
Yeah, exactly. And Salah's got Salah, Bruno, all them, even maybe Lukaku. Them man are all going to have a significant. They're going to punish that head start. Even Vardy, all of them going to punish that head start.
That's another name that was in my head still.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
But I would say Salah still. Salah or Kane.
That's fine. There wasn't any kind of odd shouts, so I don't think there's any like major discussions that we're going to have. Two are the same.
Sure.
Big Rom and Kane. Top assist man, we'll go back to you. Back to back. Don't matter.
Listen,
Top assist fella.
They looked at me funny when I mentioned this boy's name in the summer. Now, I'm not saying this because he done a madness on Sunday.
Tell the streets what he did.
Saturday.
Tell the streets what he did.
One of 6 Premier League names ever to ever do this. And I'm not saying it because of that. But I feel like it was his time in the summer, and he was France's best player. Unfortunately, Mbappe. let us down.
Yeah, it's tough. It's time. It's cool.
But this year, if he stays fit, which is a big question, with the Sancho signing and Bruno, I feel like Bruno's not gonna feel like all this weight is on his shoulders. Like he has to do everything. He has to do this. He has to do that. As we saw on Saturday, Pogba, he gets that ball, Bruno's running, Sancho's running, Greenwood's running, and if he can play 30 plus games this season, with the way he started, feeding Bruno, and not making Bruno do everything, feeding Sancho, I feel like it's going to work in a way where Pogba will be the man starting all of our attacks, which will then in turn lead to more numbers, higher numbers, and higher assists, as we saw on Saturday, where he just got the ball and everyone just started running because we knew what he was doing, knew what was on. So it's a big question mark whether he stays fit, whether he even stays this summer. But if he does, and if he does play 30 games a season and he's patterned that consistency, then I don't see why not he can't be that guy. So it was a crazy shout in the summer. I'd say it's still a crazy shout now because he's never ever been close to that, be doing that or being the winner of the top assist. But the way he started, if it means to go on, and we're taking that dependence on Bruno, then I'm gonna go with Paul Pogba. We'll see how silly I look in May, but I trust my boy.
I hear it, man. I hear it. At least right now, it sounded like an excellent shout. Obviously, come the end of the season, because of all the drama that's surrounding him, could be a bit mad. Could blow up in your face a little bit. It could blow up in your face a bit. But
the way I'm seeing my team work at the minute, I'm looking at more Bruno goals, less assists, and more Pogba.
You think so?
Yeah. I believe so. But I might be completely wrong.
No. I hear it. For me, I can hear what you're saying. I most definitely hear what you're saying.
With the addition of Sancho, it's just, he's gonna pick that ball up, look up, and it's just
literally
Cavani, Rashford to come in. It could be silly numbers if he's on it. But yeah, go on. So.
No, you're good, bro. I'm going with, it's a bit of a boring one, but I think I'm gonna go with Bruno. You know, I think it's a thing where
it's not boring. Man.
Why is it not boring? I think a lot of people would say that he could lead the league in assists this year.
When has he done it before? He can do it this year.
Are you saying he doesn't have the potential to do it?
Yeah, but it's not boring. It's still not.
Okay, fine. I was just trying to downplay it. But I'm going with Bruno still. I just feel like, especially in games where maybe we're struggling a bit, Pogba's having one of those games where you think he's not on the pitch. It just takes moments of magic to find a pass, find a goal, score a penalty. It is what it is. When there's a play to be made, my boy Bruno's going to do the job. Which is why, definitely, I'm not going to go on the biggest tangent like my boy did right here.
Bro.
No.
He's digging right now.
No disrespect whatsoever.
No disrespect whatsoever.
But I'm going with Bruno still. Like I said, I think it's a relatively safe pick. But especially with on the form that we're at the minute, I know it's only one game, but did you expect us to win 5-1? No. I think that definitely, like I said, the moments where we need something to happen, you give the ball to Bruno in the final third, and it's goals somehow, some way. In this case, it's going to be assists. Double, top assist man in the league this year.
I'm interested.
I'm actually.
I had it made up my mind
because you're a different fella.
I do this on the spot, so I can't
lie. Down there somewhere. I don't know. Sorry.
I was thinking Bruno. When you said Bruno does make a lot of sense. Does make a lot of sense.
When you need it, when you least expect it.
I want to be different.
Of course,
I want to be out the box. Say something I know nobody at home is thinking, and say Diego Jota. Just putting it out there. I feel like Liverpool will go back to scoring a lot of goals. I do think Liverpool will go back to scoring a lot of goals.
Wow.
They will score a lot of goals.
Wow. Man wants to take your position.
You want that bronze medal, bro?
Sorry, let him speak. Sorry. Go on.
I'm never allowed to speak.
Dang, okay.
There's always some sort
Go
of
ahead, I need to hear the explanation too.
I do think Liverpool will score a lot of goals. Simple as that. They'll go back to scoring a lot of goals. And if he stays fit, like Saint said, if he stays fit, I feel like he'll be a vital part of them scoring a lot of goals.
Okay.
And obviously, if he's not on the end of them, he's going to be assisting. I feel like Salah's going to be on the end of most of them.
Okay.
So I feel like Jota is a shout. I would say that's my main pick. Other secondary picks, am I allowed that?
Go ahead.
I've said my main pick now.
Go ahead.
I'll say Harry Kane as well.
Okay, he led the league in assists last year.
Yeah.
No, I'm right that one.
If he goes to City, that's if he goes to. I'm not saying if he stays up. If he goes to City, then I'm going to say Harry Kane. Harry Kane or De Bruyne, one of the City boys. Harry Kane, De Bruyne, Grealish, Mahrez.
Grealish is not even the maddest shout.
Any one of them.
I was thinking him, but
any one of them.
Yeah.
Any one of them City boys.
But 100 mil though.
Oh, don't let me. Don't get me.
I know.
Before I start calling Graham Souness to this show right now, bro.
Easy. But the only thing about the Jota thing is that they got Trent, they got Robbo, they got. I don't know how good of a year Thiago's gonna have. I don't know. I'd expect different people on that team to lead their team in assists before I think of Jota.
You would think that about City as well, though.
No, fair enough.
More time is De Bruyne, though.
No, exactly.
More time there's a main guy.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
It's not the left field shout,
yeah,
but I hear what you're trying to say.
I do hear it.
Could be a master stroke.
Yeah, no, if it is, then
another master, Luke Shaw. I'm putting that out there as well.
Bro,
Lead the league,
League Shaw. I'm saying League Shaw. Kieran Tierney.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Both of them.
Yeah, cut. I heard Arsenal player and I had to cut it right there. So, we're going to move on swiftly, promptly to Premier League winners this year and fortunately the teams that will be going down to the Championship next year. Yeah. So for me, if I can start, boys.
No problem.
Here's the thing, right?
Don't jinx it.
Just slow down. Just
Be yourself. Say who you
a
feel in your heart.
I'm about to listen.
I know. I wish I would have talked.
I'm about to listen to this guy.
Yes.
After the summer he's had.
Yes.
Say who's gonna win the league.
Yes.
Go on, my boy.
Now, if I can return to where I was, all I've seen since a certain manager has come into the league is progression. Right?
BB swindled him already.
All I've seen is progression, right? Especially last year. It's Man United, first of all, okay? We're going to win the league this year. Finished second last year, which a lot of people most definitely did not see, okay? We had an extremely good purple patch as well, where we were in contention to go for the league. Maybe if some things went our way, it didn't, and we came second, but it's good, it's calm, you know? Europa League final obviously was a bit of a mare. The penalty shootout, it went to penalties, that's luck of the draw, whatever kind of thing. And obviously the signings that we've made thus far have only been improvements on top of what we did last year. We've got a Rolls Royce at the back with Varane next to Maguire, my boy, right? The defense is now looking solid with Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, yeah? The midfield is a bit mad. The McFred partnership, I don't know, but we could sign a midfielder by the end of the window. Even if not, to be honest, not mad, okay? We got the Sancho. If Rashford comes back nice and healthy, Cavani's okay. Greenwood's my boy, my star boy. Listen, this team is good. This team is good enough to win the league. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Yeah.
And as long, you can quote me on this as well. As long as we stay in form, as long as we battle against injury. No, sure. As long as we battle against injury, because especially last year we were quite unlucky with a lot of the injuries that we had. As long as things go our way and we eliminate a lot of the drama that did go around, like Pogba or the nonsense that was swirling around the club, we'll win the league. I've said it now. If I look silly in May, fair play, but Man United will win the league this year, I think. We'll see. I'll go over here to Doggo. Who do you think is
I'm going to keep this
going to win the league this
short
year?
and simple.
I feel I know what you're going to say.
If City get Kane, done and dusted.
I'm not gonna lie, I know I've done this, but let's cut this. But just give an answer, bro.
What?
Kane or not Kane?
No, that's Kane. That's how Kane's a small boy.
No, he's not a small boy.
Yeah, exactly, he's a significant part.
Bro.
If they ain't got a striker,
Yeah, you can't be. I don't want to hear no cop out.
I
ain't no cop out. I ain't no.
Sorry.
My fault.
See, I never get.
Hey.
There's never a peaceful when it's my. City get Kane, I'm going with City. If not, I'm going with United or Chelsea. Simple as.
This guy just named three.
Deep the bottom of it. Man's named 3 teams.
It's simple.
What?
It's simple. Depending on transfer deadline day.
Then he didn't say one team, he said United.
I haven't. Did you see? I didn't mention any other team in my soliloquy. Name one team.
Okay. I hear the Kane bit, but when you say if he doesn't go there, you got to name one.
Thank you.
Manchester, Chelsea. I'm joking.
Something is wrong with you, yes, sir.
Come on, go United. Go United.
Jesus.
I'm going United simply because the excuses are out the window. Is that we deliver the Prem or the Champions League, in my opinion?
You, my boy.
Okay.
Who is winning the league in your opinion?
As much as I want to be in dreamland with you, lot. As much as I want to start thinking that my boys are going to come through, I have to stick to my word.
Yeah.
I said it a few weeks ago, if we do not get a centre mid,
That's unlucky. But go ahead. Sorry,
if we do not get a centre mid, nothing is happening, in my opinion.
You don't believe in the McFred?
So I'm going to stand by that. I don't think a centre mid, not buying a centre mid is not going to do us any favours. The problems at the back in goal, I think that might catch up to us if we don't sort that out soon. And up front is Cavani and Co, enough firepower. There are a lot of question marks for me, so I'm not going to go dreaming. I'm not going to start dreaming with
What's wrong with you up front? You got more than enough options.
with my no striker. Sorry, I don't know if we have the main man up top.
Cavani.
Yeah, no, it could be.
Top 5
We'll see.
All of them.
No, I didn't say all that.
Okay,
All of them should be able to.
but yeah, I'm not going to start dreaming. I wish I could, but I'm not.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'm proved wrong. But
I think he's unlucky, to be honest.
I can't look. I'm going to do a Douglas and say if City do get Kane, then I think it's as straightforward as anything we've ever seen.
Okay. And if they don't?
And if they don't, I'm going to go with Chelsea. I'm properly impressed by Thomas Tuchel. I got laughed at when I said he's gonna. I think he's gonna do alright for Chelsea. When he first joined, I got laughed at.
Wow.
By who?
By Chelsea, even Chelsea fans, a certain Arsenal fan. Not you, but a certain other.
Can imagine one Chelsea fan still.
I just think from back to front, find me a weakness. How I'm interested. I can't find it, and the football they're playing, the formation he's found to get everyone working with and around it. Experienced youth. You're looking at Chalobah now. You got Thiago Silva, like midfield Kante, Pulisic, Havertz.
Now they got their
Mount.
I want to see them in big games. That's my.
And then Romelu Lukaku to top all of that off.
Yeah, man. I think
they've got a squad.
Yeah.
They've got a squad that's.
I don't
Goes
remember.
to City. I'm not even gonna lie. When you look at their bench,
on paper, you could argue better, bro.
yeah, bro. When you look at the
Argue better.
bench and stuff like that, it's just ridiculous. And Thomas Tuchel's come in like he's been there for years. So I feel like if City don't get that striker, I think you can't look past Chelsea. And that's why I said earlier, if you finish above Chelsea, you win the league.
But let me know what you think in the comment section below, because maybe there's one I'm not thinking about now. Unfortunately, we have to talk about the relegation and the teams that are most likely going down. Doggo, this one was your idea, so I'm actually going to start with you, my bro. I have some teams in my head. I have two that I think Algara is done for them, but I want to hear what you have to say. Teams you think
I'm
are
going to
going
start with Norwich City, just simply because it's football heritage. Whenever they come up, they have to go straight back down. That is the only reason. I don't actually think that they will, but I feel like it's impossible.
Do you know what?
to
They have
go
some decent young players in the
against
team,
them.
you know.
It's
What I
impossible.
tell you?
You know what?
They're
Go
doing
on,
it.
continue.
It's impossible for me not to think that will happen.
Fair.
Because that always happens.
Fair.
And every time I want to believe that, this time surely it will be different. They won't let me down. Like, they're playing good football. They're not as much as pushovers as they were before. They always at the wall. You know what I mean? Gets pulled up. So Norwich. Watford. I feel like they could scrape it. I think
They're gonna do alright still.
Yeah, they could scrape it. They can.
My Colombian bagged on whenever it was banger. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
So I'll say they will stay. Honestly, even though they got my boy, they got the main man. I will say Newcastle as well still.
Do you know what? They were in my head, you know. I
I'm
don't
gonna say-
like their team. I don't like their gaffer.
He's not enough.
Their gaffer smells.
He's not enough.
I don't know.
They got
Joe Willock in the championship. Please.
So you said anything about championship? You said anything about championship?
Well, buzz straight back up, bro.
Come on, man.
Say nothing.
Come on, man.
Say nothing.
Then we think him and St. Maximum are killing the championship.
I don't know. I know St. Maximin name, but I don't know about your boy.
And Wilson and that. Come on, that's some
I don't know
respect,
about your
man.
boy, but I don't like their
Them
team.
man are getting robbed.
I really don't like their
Them
team.
man are getting robbed as soon as they go. But as current standards, I can see Willock giving them some extra oomph, but
Not enough.
long term, the
Yeah.
manager, the squad. Come on, man. This is the Premier League league significant. I want to say Arsenal, but they'll say, I'm over exaggerating. But
No. Heads in blue.
Yeah, so 300k a week strikers and they're getting relegated.
well, that's their own, isn't it?
That's their own. You know what? I ain't
That's the
gonna
man there.
say that.
And okay, a real one. Who would I say? Let me think.
On the spot, yeah.
On the spot, yeah. I'm thinking of the teams in the league. I know it's gonna be someone left that we don't expect.
Do you want me to say mine and then do you wanna finish off?
No, you can say yours.
Alright, well, the two teams that he said I agree with. I think Norwich probably gonna be last, unfortunately. I do like a couple of their players, but
I can hear 19th for them this year.
nah, it's 20th, man, I think. Newcastle, I think they'll be one of those teams that they'll try their hardest. You know, they got some great talents on the team, but for me, it's the gaffer. I'm not a big Steve Bruce guy, man. I'm so sorry. I don't think that he's going to be good enough this year to keep him up with the collection of players that he have, and then just who he is as a gaffer. Then, unfortunately, sad to say, I think Brentford is going to be nice.
Oh, damn, man.
It's going to be nice to have you in the Prem this year. You know, you got Tony, and I'm expecting good things from him. He's in my fantasy team, so I need him to do at least a little bit. But unfortunately, I don't think the team is good enough on paper to battle against a lot of the big boys. And I don't know a lot about their gaffer, to be honest. Maybe he's good, I don't know. But their team on paper, quite frankly, it's not good enough, kind of thing. It's kind of like QPR a few years ago, where Charlie Austin was kind of their main man. He bagged them, I think it was like
15.
No, it was like a good 17 or something like that. He bagged them a good amount, but it wasn't enough at the end of the day because, yeah, you got someone that can score goals, but you need to defend. You just need to do a lot more. You need a full squad on paper, which you don't have. So I think Norwich, Brentford, Newcastle, probably in that order, innit? Unless you're going to say the same.
No,
they're the teams I got going down.
I'm not. Full house with Norwich. I was watching the game the other day and I'm still seeing Tim Krul, Grant Hanley.
No way.
Who else was there? Timu Puki. I'm not sold.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm sorry.
I
don't mind them.
But I was just seeing too much of the same nonsense.
I don't mind Todd Cantwell as well still.
That I saw 2 seasons ago. That got them, sent them straight back down.
That's the thing.
And I remember their Liverpool game at Norwich that season, and it was exactly the same.
Yeah, that was last year. I didn't watch it this year, but last year that was boys against men.
Yeah.
First day of this season, that was first game for them, innit?
I'm like, yeah. I was like, nah, this ain't. I'm seeing guys I know every footballer in the world. So that when I'm seeing guys I don't know, we're in trouble.
Yeah, man.
So Norwich, I'm gonna go with Southampton.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Southampton.
I don't mind their gaffer though. I like him.
No.
I like him personally. I've seen them grind some results. You know, get them a good form of game still. I've seen it.
If they do stay up, it will be because of the gaffer. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But
I think he knows how to get the best out of that punch. Personally,
I don't think they had a good window either.
They've had
They lost Ings, Bertrand.
And Vestergaard,
they can still use Wood-Prowse. Nah, they're massive.
They're in trouble still.
That's a good shout.
They could be in trouble.
They're in big trouble, and I think they're gonna finally go. So, that's a good one. They had a very bad window. Adam Armstrong, we're yet to see. He scored a good goal on the weekend, but we're yet to see if he can be that guy. So I'm gonna go Southampton, and the last one.
I know the streets love Brentford, but just...
I was surprised by Watford on the weekend.
Okay.
But they bought well.
Okay.
And
they got a very good front three with Dennis and Sarr. So on.
That's why I feel like they'll do alright. I might be wrong. They got a good win on the weekend. But I'm going to go with Graham Potter's Brighton.
I don't know,
Not bad.
I don't know.
These shouts are mad.
I personally don't think they will go down.
I don't think so.
I can understand why you say that.
These shouts are mad.
I think they're right defensively anyway. I
feel like the last 2 seasons have been too identical. There's been no progress, and I feel like you just can't keep finishing 17th, 16th, and just not expect to drop below that line sooner rather than later. They've lost Ben White, which I think is a big blow. And I don't think their team's that great on paper. He's got them playing well. They still don't have that striker.
Yeah, they didn't buy a striker.
They still don't have that striker. Mope scored the win on the weekend, but they still don't have that striker who's going to go and score 10, 12, 15 goals to get them out of trouble. To finish off the moves that they actually create. Because they play good football, but sometimes that's not enough.
They like
it might be a bit mad. And gonna say them 3, that would be 2. I'd say it's 2 surprising drops to the championship if them 2 go, but I feel like they're in massive trouble, so I can't say anyone else. I was pleasantly surprised by Watford, and I think Brentford are gonna do well. So
I got a left wing shout.
I've got a left wing.
Actually,
what's your left wing shout? I've got a mad
quick
shout.
because I can't see the time on this. So Leeds.
Good lad. Good lad.
I was in Leeds
Hey,
still. Let me just confirm my 3. Norwich, Newcastle, and Leeds.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
I bet. What was that in order as well?
No.
Alright. No order. Alright. Norwich, Brentford, and Newcastle for me.
Norwich, Southampton, Brighton.
Oh, yeah, I want to put Southampton. I forget these. Southampton. Southampton.
We're gonna move on to the last topics of the day. Manager of the year, PFA Manager of the Year, and who's gonna be a young player of the season?
Masley Player of the Year as well.
Player of the Year.
All 3.
I bet we actually haven't talked about that. Bet. We'll start over here. We haven't started with you actually. Who do you think, if you want, because the video I think is going to be a bit long, bang all 3 if you don't mind.
Bang all 3. Quick.
Quick fire.
All 3.
No explanation.
No.
United clean
Short
sweep.
explanations.
What?
Clean sweep. I'm going with Ole. I'm going with Ole. Bruno.
Sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
God!
Sorry to interrupt, but this needs to come off the telly because I'm waiting to watch it at home.
I'm actually sorry, boys. I'm so sorry, boys.
Love Island, you know.
It's so embarrassing.
As it's recording at home.
No, I hear it. I can watch catch up.
Millie Moo. No, I'm joking. Go on. Say your 3. Quick fire.
Yeah, you're free, man.
No, I'm not going to say United clean sweep. That's because of him.
Why
I'm
not?
going with Ole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
And young player, I'm going with Joe Willock.
Yeah, we're gonna move
He's
on.
the only one laughing.
I'm gonna move on swiftly. To be honest with you,
Private joke.
I'm actually not gonna put all my eggs in one basket, kind of thing. I think, like I said, Man United are gonna win the league. However, I need to get some right. I need to redeem myself. So, in the odd case that we don't win the league, my PFA Player of the Year is just gonna be different. My Manager of the Year is gonna be Ole as well.
My guy.
My Young Player of the Year is gonna be Greenwood. That's my boy.
Same answer.
It's written right now. It's written.
Actually, no, not same answer.
Oh,
same answer.
but it's still
Backtracked, yeah.
That's fine. My like I said, my young player is Greenwood, and then my PFA Player of the Year. I think it's gonna be a Chelsea boy, because if outside of Man United, I can see them winning the league. I can see obviously a lot of teams winning the league realistically, but I think Chelsea will have a very good year this year. Who will be the best performer in the Chelsea team?
Only one answer, man. In my opinion.
I don't know if N'Golo can win too.
Why not?
Fuck it. N'Golo. Yeah, no, you preached me to it still. I was thinking maybe Big Rom, but no, I'm gonna go N'Golo still, because he'll be a linchpin in their title winning side if they do decide to do a mad thing. So just to cover my bases, Ole, Money Mace, the real Money Mace.
Ugh, shots.
Kante. I need all 3.
Don't boil it.
I'm going to go. I think Chelsea are going to win the league, so I'm going to go Thomas Tuchel as the manager of the season.
Okay.
Player of the season, I'm going to go Bruno Fernandes.
Okay. So we're going to hearable.
We're going Bruno Fernandes player of the season.
You had that whole little spin.
Leave. So you didn't back.
About your boy.
Leave it. Cool.
You took so long, but
Leave. So quick fire. Go on.
You're right.
You right.
I'm going to go Bruno Fernandes because I think you can't ignore him for a second season,
Okay.
Third, a second and a half season.
Okay.
So I think he's
Terrible.
can't ignore him. He's going to do crazy numbers again. Number 10, yeah, you can't ignore him. Player of the season.
Okay.
Young player of the season, I'm going to go with Mason Mount.
Oh,
How old is he?
you're embarrassing.
Under 23, no? Under 23?
You're embarrassing.
Guess so.
Is Mason Mount, how old is Mason Mount?
I'm fact checking that shit.
I'm fact checking that shit.
You call that 20, but you're embarrassing.
How am I embarrassing?
Because you are.
Why?
Because you are.
Okay. You remember you said I'm embarrassing. So when it happens,
That's 22.
he's 22.
22.
Mason Mount for young player of the season. I think if Chelsea win the league, he'll be a major part of it.
Mhm.
He, although I disagree, he does make the cut for the young player award. So
yeah. I think it should be limited to 21. by
if
the
Chelsea
way.
win the league, Mason Mount will be probably behind Lukaku the reason why they did it. So
Yeah, Lukaku was my number 2 too.
Mason
My
Mount,
young player is actually Joe Willock. That's a little bit for
So
You still picked
a
a
manager of the year, Thomas Tuchel.
personal reasons.
Player of the year, Bruno Fernandes. Young player of the year, Mason Mount.
Okay. Manager of the year, Ole. Young player of the year, Mason Greenwood, and player of the year overall PFA.
One of us is gonna look real silly
Kante.
in me.
And go low.
Ole, Bruno, and Joe Willock.
Oh, stand by your
Ole,
boy.
Bruno, and Joe Willock. That's it. That's what we're doing.
Cool. Whatever.
Joe Willock.
What do you think in the comment section below?
So who's gonna look silly in May?
You know who it is.
Is it gonna be this guy again?
It's not him, I think, personally.
Yeah, he's made some
But
great
yeah,
shouts.
man, Jota.
You're in beauty. You come back.
I'm here for the confidence, but I just don't know. But
Who did you not say? Remember you did say Lukaku again, you know?
what? Listen,
Where you going?
like I said,
Look
mate's
what you
gonna
done, bro.
Bro, down what?
No, he's gonna listen. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazzy stuff.
Who's gonna look silly in May?
Hit the bell.
That should be the title of the thing.
Who's gonna, yeah, facts, bet, cool. We'll see you next week for whatever we got coming in store.
Other predictions, probably.
Champions League.
Champions
Off
League,
your call.
etc. Yeah.
Thank you very much.